8:36. Nashville's Morning News on Super Talk 99.7 WTN. Good morning to you, friends. Time for The Cross with Chris Hand. Hello, Chris.
What's up? What's up? How are you?
I'm doing fantastic today.
Are you?
Absolutely. I had a really funny thing happen to me. Hold on.
What happened?
Well, I'm going to tell you just in a second.
I want to know now.
We're going to have to wait like 3 seconds. Jay in for Joan. By the way, Jay, I'm just going to call you Jay in for Joan from now on.
Yep, okay. You run the show.
Jay Harper.
Jay in for Joan Harper.
Sure. And Jeff Malinoff is here, KGB. Yep. So, really funny thing happened to me yesterday at the dollar store.
Stealing gum?
No. 9963 sent a note on the super text line. You know what he said? Thanks for snubbing me yesterday at the dollar store.
You were snubbing the listeners? I just want to go on record. If you bump into me at the dollar store, I will never snub you.
So anybody who has ever met me in person and recognized me knows that I love meeting listeners. I absolutely love it. I'm walking out of the dollar store and this guy, a beer delivery guy, or delivering something, I walk by him and to my left and he says, hey.
Wait.
No, but hold on.
I love it.
He's got a Bluetooth on. So he's got this thing in his ear. So I didn't know if he was talking to me. I turn around.
That is so funny.
I turn around and I look at him and I'm like, is he talking to, and so he looks at me and he doesn't say anything else. He's like looking at me dumbfounded and I'm looking at him dumbfounded because I thought he would say, hey, listen to your show. But he said nothing.
But he did say, he said it by saying the hey.
But I thought he was maybe talking to somebody on his Bluetooth. Like you ever walk, people around here.
Some people say that normally. People say this. Wait,
hey.
Hold on, one more time.
Hey.
So he was just doing that like in a normal conversation?
Yeah. Well, people say that. Like if somebody calls you, sometimes they'll say, hey. Actually, nobody does that.
Nobody does that. No, I'm going to stop you right there. Fake news.
So I don't know. I figure he's talking to somebody else.
That's
I start
hilarious.
walking away. And then he said, don't scamper away.
Oh, no.
I don't know what's happening. Then the lady from Dollar General starts running after me. Because I'm thinking, oh my God, now what?
What did I steal?
That's exactly
It was
right.
gum. You were right.
It turns out I left one of my bags in there. You ever do
Okay.
that? I left a bag in there. So I didn't. So 9963. I didn't intentionally snub you.
You were just all discombobulated.
I didn't. First of all, I remember this. He only said 3 hays, and it's actually, you just heard, it's supposed to be 4.
That's
what
go.
it is.
Maybe he should have yelled "turn the butter" as well while he was at it.
Turn the butter?
Oh, you don't remember this? Hold on.
No.
I was told honestly, this is context. When I first started, I was like, all the yellow images here are all Dan, so this is you.
Churn the butter. That's churn the butter, not turn the butter. And do you know what churn the butter means?
No.
Do you know what churn the butter means?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Jay, do you know Jay in for Joan? Do you know what churn the butter means?
I know what it means literally, but in your figurative mind, no.
And granted, this was before KGB. This is before my time.
It's like when you dance and you churn the butter like that.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
That's what that is.
Gotcha.
So, anyway.
So never be on the dance floor with you is what you're saying.
I can assure you, you will never be on the dance floor with me.
Good.
That I can
honestly praise Jesus on that one.
That I can tell you.
I heard Dan knows how to dance, though. You can bust a move.
I can bust a move. Sure, I'll bust a hip too. Thank you.
Gone off the rails already.
Well, you know what? We had a lot of love earlier on the. All right, so I'm not going to get into details. Somebody was criticizing my grammar earlier. Same person.
I know.
Now,
I've been seeing that on the super text line.
Just so we're clear, I've been on the radio station and on the radio for 30 years.
Grammar Nazis.
And the grammar Nazi, well, there's like one. And listen, whatever number she is.
So the grammar Fuhrer.
I was going to say the leader.
Yeah, the grammar czar. And she has been like after me for years.
Okay.
Now, and I don't exactly know what the problem is. It's like something about how I don't use I versus me. Well, I don't
properly.
know.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If I'm throwing down a 20-minute monologue with 7 pieces of audio, information fueled, opinion driven, I can't always stop that. Is it I or is it me? I don't know. I speak like I speak. And if you don't like it, deal with it. I don't know what else to tell you.
Yep.
And I'm not the only one that has had issues with that on this radio station, because this particular person has criticized other people as well. Whatever.
I get criticized a lot for that kind of stuff.
Do you really?
Yeah, I get called Canadian because of the way I talk.
Yeah, well, there's that too.
I get crap for existing. I don't know. I don't need to do much. I just get criticized.
Wait till we get married. Anyway.
You're here?
Yeah. So the best.
Oh, you're back.
What did you say?
You're here?
So the best part, though, of that whole thing is, and KGB actually made this suggestion, because that kind of stuff does bother me when people like come after me, because it's been a really good show, actually. So I'm reading it to Jeff, and he says, you know what you ought to do? You ought to text her back and say, irregardless.
That's hilarious. You should.
We think I did. I totally did that. Yeah. And then said grammar Nazi. she sends a note back, and she said something about how irregardless isn't a word.
And I'm like, just the troll went right under the bridge.
And I don't have any.
I literally had to respond. Do you know what sarcasm is?
And listen, we're just having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not hateful.
No, we can't take ourselves too seriously.
Oh no.
Oh, absolutely not.
I certainly cannot take myself too seriously. But it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
And what were we going to do? We were going to do Jeff, words that people use that don't actually exist. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
And
there
so
was
irregardless is one.
Yeah, supposedly is the big second one. Those are the top
Supposedly.
2. So it's supposedly, not supposedly.
What?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
There's no B in supposedly.
I
Supposedly.
don't ever use that, so I wonder if I do that. You know what? If I ever do that, I guarantee you somebody would have pointed it out.
True.
So
Again, these are like my mom, God love her. I mean, like she's like that kind as well. If you say that, but
Yeah.
like now it's a running joke in the family. Mm-hmm. So anytime my mom gets upset at me, I go, irregardless, we're fine, and just walk away.
You know, you could do real life trolls to people, and I don't want to upset the nice person who has been criticizing my grammar for 11 years, because you know what? For 11 years, she's still listening.
Wait.
Yep.
I didn't know it was that long.
This goes back to when I first started.
A decade plus. So back then, she was sending actual mail with stamps.
I
was a freshman. I was 18 years old when she started criticizing. I'm turning 30 in June.
I'm assuming it's the same person. And again, I don't care. I don't take it seriously. Why I've spent this much time talking about it, I don't know. But
It secretly,
He's gonna be driving.
It secretly bugs him.
He's gonna drive on the way home. Just one tear goes down his face.
you know what I would, because I've always got a little tear coming down my face. I was going to go ahead and have one tattooed on there to make me look like a gangbanger that I've killed somebody, because that's, you know what that means, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff, you didn't know that.
Oh my gosh, Undertaker had a teardrop during his time in wrestling. So that's, if anyone understands that reference, I
got
applaud
it.
you. Thank you.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Thank you, Chris.
Anyway,
who's your favorite wrestler?
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Is it the is it the rampant racism? That's what the liberals that listen will
Is
say.
it him burying everyone and putting himself over? Is that what you like?
I just like
This is just for me. This is just for me and Chris. I don't think I don't
I know,
really
you
get
guys
anyone else.
you guys are trolling me yet again, just like Marco Polo.
What are you talking about?
Shut up.
Did you see that Roseanne Barr is going to be making her hip hop debut today?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
She's going to be in a song with Tom McDonald.
No.
Yeah.
See, here's my challenge. I don't know when you're serious and when you're not.
I'm dead serious.
Okay, so she is.
Yeah, and there's she's got cornrows.
Oh my God!
Are you, is there a picture?
Yeah, I'll find you a picture of
I need to see this.
Roseanne with the rose.
I hope it's better than her version of the national anthem. That's all I'm saying. So,
I think it's getting released later on today.
okay.
But let me find you a picture of Roseanne with the cornrows.
People are saying that people mispronounce mischievous. Did I say it right? Mischievous?
Mischievous.
Mischievous. No, it's not mischievous.
Mischievous.
Oh my God, I found it.
You got on the picture of
It's-
Roseanne with cornrows?
It's a something.
I can't find the picture for some reason.
Okay, very good.
I'll send it to Dan right now.
All right, send it to Dan.
What did you have for this? Apparently, this segment is never going to end. What do you got for this segment?
Do you have a favorite child?
No, they're all my favorite.
Well, parents do have a favorite child, scientists say, and it's bad news for the boys.
Yes, typically girls.
Yep.
Yep.
What if there's all boys?
I saw that as well. Saw that story.
Oh my goodness.
Most parents will. Yeah. Yes. You like that?
Yeah.
Roseanne with the cornrows.
Roseanne with the cornrows. So most parents like girls better.
Yeah, most parents will try to maintain that they don't have a favorite child. I go the opposite route with my kids. They go, "Who's your favorite?" And I say, "Well, I know who it is."
Oh, Chris.
Wow.
Chris, the mind
Man,
game.
that's just wrong.
I mean, you gotta
mind
figure it
game.
out. I said it's an ever changing flow chart, though. You can work your way up, you can work your way
You
down.
know, it's like
Good Lord, Chris. That's a little.
we have a point system, guys.
listen. If you take out the trash, you're my new favorite. It's like Survivor.
Come on, everybody's got a favorite.
Did you see that Von Erich movie, Chris? It's like the same thing. Remember, he has a favorite for certain points of the movie, and it changes over time, and it messes with every single kid.
It's a scale.
You know, we could be honest and say that some kids make our lives harder than others.
This is true.
That is
So-
that is factual.
Yeah. So if you've got a let me just speak generically now, but if you've got one kid who you spend time with and they like to do things with you, and you know the other one just wants nothing to do with you and calls you mean, nasty names, well then you know
pretty
the other
easy.
one's going to be your favorite.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Pretty easy to figure out.
So I'd be willing to bet. Well, you listen. Kids have favorite parents,
This is true.
right?
This is true.
So if we asked you, if we asked your kids who was the favorite parent,
Oh, I think it's going to be 4 out of 4, Virginia. That's easy all
well,
day.
when you have a parent that stays home,
Yep.
then it could actually go either way. Their favorite parent is
true.
the one that is with them all the time, or you come home and you can be the buddy dad.
Yeah, I can be the fun one.
You can be the fun. Hey, you know what? I know that you guys have been stuck with mom all day. Let's go eat ice cream, right?
I usually get the other side of it. Dad's home. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Mom's going to tell him what we did today.
I'm kind of worried what goes on in the Chris household.
No, my kids are awesome. I love them all.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Hey, Jeff, which of your parents do you like better, your mom or your dad?
I can't do it. Not gonna do it. They listen, so I'm not gonna do it.
I know. That's why I'm asking you.
I'm not doing. No, because I've called them out. I've literally have asked that question over the course of my life just to see if I can get an answer. Never
Yeah.
have. And now, like growing up, and I appreciate both of them. Like again, thankful they're both around and they're still active and everything. So I can't do it. Can't do it.
You know what that tells me? The answer is dad. He doesn't want to hurt mom's feelings because he'd be willing to say mom. Guarantee it. Guaranteed.
Wow.
Don't do this. I
Guaranteed.
love.
Guaranteed. Dads wouldn't mind. If you say mom's favorite, dad.
Okay,
No
if-
dad would have their feelings hurt, but
So,
if you said dad's the favorite.
If they were both on a
Mom's
cliff, like
heart broke.
if they were both on a cliff like Sophie's Choice, I'm picking my mom because my dad would want that. I know it. So
and, he's your favorite, so you're going to follow his lead.
Isn't that sweet?
Chris is just like a mind. Just I can't say the word, but he's just like he just crawls in that brain. He just knows how to get at the right nerve endings in that brain.
Well, if you let him do that, then yes. But
He's like the face hugger in Aliens. You can't stop it. It's just only a matter of time.
I've actually have a natural Chris repellent that
Do you?
I've been able to organically been able to
What is it like? Not showering? What is it?
sure. Anybody who knows me knows that sure as heck ain't it. I do a shower, I do a bubble bath, I do everything.
Have you been sponsored by any like bubble bath companies yet, or any, like
Oh, you
anything with
should.
bubbles? Anything with like that?
No,
Like
no,
it's only a matter of time.
no.
You need to do
They should.
just a commercial,
could-
not a radio
You know,
one, a TV one.
I could do commercials for Dr. Scholl's and
Throat coat.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could do commercials for both of them.
Throat Coat understands it would be not a wise investment because you talk about them for free.
Yeah,
That's exactly
it's like,
right.
why pay if you're just going to keep showing us on the air?
All right, what you got coming up?
All right, so today on the show, we'll be covering some of these confirmation hearings that are going on. We'll be recapping the confirmation hearings from yesterday. Scott Bessent, were you as impressed with him as I was? Like there are some guys that you don't really know about, and they kind of would play the background. But he was just an animal, an absolute animal,
good.
to the point where Democrat senators were walking out because they were like, I don't want him to answer my questions.
That's exactly right.
So we'll cover all that, plus Joe Biden's MSNBC interview last night. Did you see that with Lawrence O'Donnell?
Yeah, I played an audio bite.
Yep,
Yeah.
and we got Donald Trump.
Did you hear Kamala's? Oh shoot, it's going to make us late. But that's okay. The boss doesn't listen.
Jeez.
Did you hear the Kamala audio real quick, where she is just she's word salading a little bit, but she's also so incredibly tone deaf.
I am fully aware that I am the public face of a lot of our work, and so I have the benefit of running into people all over our country who thank me.
She also sounds like drunk Kamala.
Yeah, and listen, you were the public face of a lot of the work. This is why you didn't win.
That's exactly right.
And I will tell you, I am fully aware that when they are thanking me, they are thanking our team for the extraordinary commitment that you each have and as a team have.
She's also got that end of the bar drunk sound like she did
Yep.
before. Remember that whole
Yeah.
thing?
Kamala, thank you. Who wouldn't want to eat a $30 steak?
To lifting up the American people, lifting up their condition, lifting up their hopes and dreams, and understanding through it all the nobility of public service.
The nobility of public
so
service
noble.
as she gets ready to sign a $20 million book deal.
$20 million?
Daily Mail confirmed it's going to be up to 20
Wow.
million.
Who's going to read it?
Nobody.
That's what we were saying.
You know what? Who's going to read it? People that want to be terrible presidential candidates.
Yeah.
That's who's going to read it. People who want to run terrible presidential campaigns.
The book industry is such a scam. Nobody writes
It
their stuff
really
anyway.
is.
Like I guarantee, I would bet a year's salary that she didn't write that book.
Yep, Ghostwriter.
Hey, Chris, did you like firing at the Glock store that full auto H&K suppressed MP5? Did you like doing that?
It was one of the most fun I've had firing a
So you know
a
what I
gun
did day
ever.
before yesterday?
What'd you do?
I went to the Glock store and I fired something called a Sten.
Yeah,
It is
I saw.
a World War II. Is that video up?
Yeah, I think so. On
I don't
their
know if they've
retail
got it.
page.
Shoot270.com. Go to shoot270.com. I walk in. I thought I was going to refire because I've already done it once. That full auto H&K, but they said no. You're gonna fire the Sten,
Dude.
and this thing is like a World War II, like automatic rifle, and it just like
The spring on the back of that thing is nuts.
Yes, I mean it was crazy. So here's what we're now doing. If you want to shoot that full auto H&K suppressed MP5, you go to shoot270.com and you go ahead and make an appointment to come in. But if you want to fire that World War II Sten, you mention my name.
Wow.
And because I don't know if I've ever fired a gun like that. I mean, it was just the power and the feeling and the smell of the gunpowder. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
yeah.
I love that stuff. You mentioned my name. So there you go.
All right.
That's what we're going to do.
And if you want to shoot the H&K suppressed MP5 for free, you can mention my name, Chris Hand.
Yours is a $50 value. I think mine is probably a lot more than that. So you want to mention my name.
The memories, though, will be priceless.
The memories of you firing that World War II Sten is going to be incredible. So you mentioned my name. We should probably stop. The incredible, incomparable shoot270.com, only in Nashville and only at my place to train. The Glock store, minutes from the airport and worth the drive from anywhere. Shoot270.com.